What's the fastest way to set yourself up for failure? Attempt NaNoWriMo, of course. Gosh, I'm regretting my life choices already. Help. Hi, I've only ever seriously attempted NaNoWriMo once before, and it was many, many moons ago, and it was a dismal failure. Since then, I've had very little interest in NaNoWriMo. I like Camp NaNoWriMo, but I feel like the November one, the true NaNoWriMo, just goes against my writing nature. Yeah, which is to procrastinate and not get shit done. NaNoWriMo puts too much pressure on me, and it is counterproductive to my motivation to write. I know that the point of it is not to be competitive, but that happens every single time, and the result of it is that I fail, and then I feel bad about failing. So I told myself that I would just let it go and sit it out. Actually, last year, you participated in NaNoWriMo, wrote about 1 page, and then gave up because you were too busy fighting with your stupid ex-boyfriend to focus on your story. Can you please just shut the fuck up? Nah, this is too entertaining. Don't you have anything better to do? Nope. You are such an asshole. You're a triggered asshole. I told myself that I was going to sit NaNoWriMo out, but last night I got a really cool story idea, and I figured that I might as well participate in NaNoWriMo since November is in like 2 days at the time that I'm filming this, and since this idea has come to me, I would be working on it in November anyway. Work. You're funny when you lie out your pie hole. Ignore it. Ignore it and she'll go away. Don't feed the trolls.
Don't feed the trolls. I can't handle the truth because I'm triggered.
Do you even realize how stupid you look when you whine that way? My God, I feel sorry for your friends. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. You might be wondering what all of this is about because it probably looks like I'm having a mental breakdown, but actually it has to do with the story that I want to write. Its working title is Alter Ego. I guess you did not get the original or creative gene. Alter Ego, like that hasn't been done to fucking death. A few nights ago, I was playing with the Bitmoji app, and I ended up creating the most adorable rendition of myself that I have ever seen. It is perfection. Look at it! Look at it, it's so cute! Last night, I was obsessing over Rainbow Sky Moji, as I have named her, because she's just that freaking perfect, and I love her so much. And my overactive imagination started wondering what it would be like if Rainbow Sky Moji had a mind and a personality of her own. So Alter Ego, as I've planned it now, begins with a mystery event that causes people's online personas to manifest into living, breathing human beings. Earlier when I was explaining this to a friend of mine, I said that it would be like that movie The Ring, where that creepy little girl starts like crawling out of the TV towards you, just that it would be you crawling out of your phone or computer or whatever you use to access social media. This, of course, wreaks havoc on society because the reality of the situation is that most people's alter egos are assholes. The reality of the situation is that most people's attitudes online are extreme and mean-spirited and perhaps even radical. They don't have boundaries because anything goes on social media, and these are now living humans that the rest of the world has to put up with. Just think about that one motherfucker that you know on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or wherever, that one person who's always mean-spirited and bullying people and stubborn in their opinions and just causing trouble and ruining your day. Imagine having to put up with that behavior outside of social media. And then imagine that everybody carried on that way. So once these alter egos enter our world, a discussion begins as to what to do about them. On the one side, you have people saying that since they are human, they should be treated as such. And on the other side, you have people saying that they're not human, and so they should just be destroyed. The general public unable and unwilling to put up with these versions of themselves that are so extreme and lacking boundaries and so insist on destroying the fibers of society, vote in favor of the latter, and so the alter egos are hunted and executed with the intention of wiping them all out. Enter my main character, who doesn't have a name yet. My main character is a young woman who is a gifted musician, but who struggles with severely crippling, social and generalized anxiety. She basically lives her entire life through social media because that is her only way of getting human interaction, because she is too afraid to actually go outside and meet people or to go outside and present her talent and her music to the masses. So, when her alter ego emerges from her laptop screen and is this confident, independent, fearless person, she decides to use that to her advantage. She comes up with a plan that her alter ego can pursue a music career and live her dreams for her. The plan is that her alter ego will take her place in a world that she doesn't really want to be a part of and that barely noticed her existence in the first place. But then, of course, a boy gets involved, and he also does not have a name. He has to deal with the fact that the girl that he is in love with isn't actually human and technically isn't allowed to exist. So, what do you think of my new story idea? A few more notes about my NaNoWriMo plan. Number 1, I don't have a plan and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Number 2, I want this story to be somewhat comedic, but I am not accustomed to writing comedy, so I have a lot of research to get through in a very short amount of time. And number 3, I'm going to try my best to upload a weekly vlog about the progress that I make with the story, just to let you see how NaNoWriMo actually works out for me. And of course, there will be a wrap-up at the end. If you're participating in NaNoWriMo, let me know in the comments. If you have videos up on your prep or your story, I would love to see them, so just call my attention to it. If you don't have any videos up but you're still participating, tell me in the comments what your story is about and whether you're a plotter or a pantser, and also if you have ever won NaNoWriMo before. I think that's all that I have to say, so I'm gonna go and get started on the planning for this story. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up now. Wish me luck. Bye! Yeah, fuck off. Run, little bitch.